Hey guys, I hope everyone's having a great Monday. For most people, it is the week before Thanksgiving break, so I know we're probably all trying to make it go by faster. But today's video is going to be about my first boyfriend. I've had like 2 boyfriends before this one, but they were in like lower grade school, so I'm not really counting them because I didn't really know what a relationship was. But this was probably from like 2 years ago. No, like maybe 1 year ago. The relationship I'm about to be talking about to you guys. So I hope you enjoy. So there was this guy, and I kind of met him over Instagram, but he went to my school. Like I knew him sort of, but I just wanted to get to know him more. So one day I just direct messaged him on Instagram, and we started talking. And then the next day I went up to him in school, and I was like, I haven't formally introduced myself, but my name's Megan. And then he told me his name, and then it was a pretty short conversation, and then I just walked off just to try to be able to say I talked to him. I just thought he was the cutest thing. And later on, we started talking, and we were talking probably a month before we actually started dating. I think it was a month. I remember it because it was in like October when we started talking. And then in September, he asked me out, and it was kind of a weird way. Well, I mean, it wasn't weird, but like I knew he was gonna do it. So he was like playing with the lock on the locker, and then he was like, will you go out with me? And I was like, yes. And I mean, it wasn't awkward, like bad awkward. It was just like a whoa, like, I mean, I didn't think he'd actually do it in person, to be honest. But before he had asked me out, we went bowling, and we kind of got to know each other better, try to get out of that awkward stage. I invited him bowling with my church youth group, and it was actually pretty fun, but we didn't really, like, we were still kind of shy towards each other. So then maybe like a weekend later, I think, something like that, we went to a football game, our school football game, and we hung out. We were hanging out with his friends, and it got weird because they were being childish, like hold hands and stuff like that, and it got weird. So me and him just started walking around, you know, the football track, and we just talked about anything, you know, and it wasn't awkward. Like, we both agreed that it was more awkward to be around friends than to be alone. So we chose being alone, like walking by ourselves without anyone with us, because it was way less awkward. So the football game was on a Friday, and then on Sunday, like, I could kind of tell that things weren't the same, and so he pretty much wasn't texting like he normally does and stuff like that. So I knew, I was like, I don't think this is, I just had this feeling inside. I was just like, it's not gonna last, it's not gonna last. I told my friends that, and they were like, no, it's going to, maybe he's just having a bad day or something like that. So I tried to put that in my head that maybe he was just having a bad day and maybe it wasn't me. And that night he texted me saying he was gonna break up with me because he wanted to focus on something else. I'm not gonna mention it because I don't want to give it away to anyone who may be watching this, but I was heartbroken, to be honest. I pretty much liked him for the next 6 months of us breaking up. So I was pretty much hung up over him, but thanks to my family and my friends, they helped me through it. I had been upset for the longest time. I had seen him in the hallways and just been upset and not been able to focus on pretty much anything. So then one day I just woke up and realized that everything's gonna be okay. God has a plan, and if it's meant to be, then it will be. And that relationship wasn't meant to be. And if you're my ex-boyfriend and you know who you are and you know this is about you, no hard feelings, you're a great guy, and I hope we can be friends in the future. Probably not. So if you're in a relationship or you just got heartbroken by a relationship, I know it's hard, and you'll get through it, I promise. I hated hearing that I'll get through it because I didn't think I would. But after a while I started believing it because I finally felt me being happy again. So I promise you will be happy one day. Remember, God always has a plan, and If it's meant to be, it will be, like I said. So, everything's gonna be okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was more of a serious one, and I know it wasn't that long because literally that relationship only lasted 4 days. Like, if it's only gonna last that short of amount of time, don't ask the person out because they're gonna get attached to you and then fall apart once you end it. So, save the girl the heartbreak or the guy the heartbreak, and don't even date them if it's gonna end that way. And after a breakup, if you think you're gonna be friends, if a guy or a girl says, oh, we can still be friends, it means you won't be friends. So unless you were really good friends before and you can still be friends, but don't say you can still be friends when you know you're never gonna talk to that person again. So once again, thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. I know I say that in every video, but it really does. Make sure to give this video a like if you've had a heartbreak in the past and you just didn't know what to do. Make sure to comment your experience with the guy if you had a heartbreak or something like that. And make sure to subscribe, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace out.